Hey everyone, what's going on? And we're back with 10 more UX stages. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing great. So yeah, as I said, we have 10 more, and not really a difficult bunch for me. You know, I actually thought most of them were pretty easy, all of them itemless, but as you guys know, not going for the S ranks anymore. So I didn't S rank every one of them, but yeah. Wow, almost up to stage 200 already, so we're getting these done pretty quickly, you know. Sure, they're going to get more difficult than now, but that's to be expected. But the enhancements, totally worth it. So yeah, beginning with Rufflet. And Rufflet is not a bad one. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm actually not going to be doing the Volcanion escalation, and I do apologize for that. But that's just because I really don't like the skip mechanic. I mean, you can't get like 15 level skips or whatnot. It's only going up to like between, I think it's like what, 3 to 5 or whatnot. So, you know, 500 escalation is really annoying. So I do apologize for that. But I will have the next week's escalation, which is Latios. So yeah, anyway, getting back to Rufflet, not really a difficult one. Pretty tanky, just going in with the typeless combo Pokemon, Mega Ampharos. Nothing too serious, just having a good old time on this stage. And yeah, using Zapdos just because I rarely use Zapdos, and you know, outclassed, but you know, it's still it gets the job done, so that's awesome. Yeah, and as I said, typeless combo, definitely want one. You know, I don't have to say it, but Tapu Koko would be a better typeless combo Pokemon if you manage to farm it. You know, I do have the Luxray. Yeah, but yeah, just using this team just for fun, just because I really like Mega Ampharos. So I figured, why not? You know, we're gonna have to switch back up to more competitive teams at some point in this playthrough, so might as well get fun out of it while we can. And I did not S rank this. It's probably possible itemless. You know, the +5 I believe would have given me the S rank, but either way, doesn't matter. I'd rather collect the 300 coins that you get than have to spend more than 300 coins to S rank some of these. Moving on, we have Bergmite. Bergmite is actually super easy. I'm not sure if it's like if you make the moves that I made, it may be guaranteed to get rid of all this ice. I believe that it is. So I would definitely recommend what I did. You probably know this because Bergmite, you know, it's a Pokemon in survival mode. It's a, you know, Pokemon we've played before. So yeah, that's a way to get rid of all the ice. So that's definitely what I recommend. And yeah, Bergmite's super easy. I mean, look how much HP he's losing. I beat that in like 2 turns, so that is awesome. I'll definitely take that, you know. Yeah, wow, two turns, so that's definitely an S rank. I'll definitely go ahead and pick that up. So yeah, not a bad one. You know, I knew how the stage was from survival mode. I just didn't think it was going to be as easy as it is, or as easy as it was for some reason. I expected more HP, I think, but anyway, moving on to Mightyena. Mightyena was another one that wasn't difficult. I believe I got the S rank on this as well, though I'm pretty sure I got the S rank on this one. But yeah, going into it, itemless, Shiny Mega Charizard X just because it Mega Evolves fast, Buzzwole. We do have the Curlier, there's some Pidgey on the field. I guess that's an added support. I did not leave the last spot blank, so, you know, it must be, or maybe it's preset on the field, whatever it happens to be. But, you know, a shout-out user is a good option. I guess it's an added support because I definitely did not leave that last spot blank. So, you know, that's kind of cool. But, yeah, Buzzwole really helping out for the 4 matches. I actually did go ahead and invest in my Buzzwole. I fully maxed it out in terms of its skill because, you know, originally I didn't think it was worth it because it went from 80% at skill level 1 to only 89%. But that 9% actually does make a difference because Buzzwole is amazing. So, you know, when you miss it, it's not going to be fun, but, you know, but yeah, I did go ahead and invest in it. It's kind of cheap to invest in, so, yeah. For this move, I was actually trying to get the Charizard on the bottom, but didn't work out that way. I'm not really that great at games where you have to make split-second decisions, like kind of like, I guess, Super Smash Bros. Or Mario Kart, or even Pokken Tournament. Like, I like them. I enjoy those games. I play them quite a bit, so definitely have a good time on them, but I'm not really super competitive because I'm not really that great at them. I'm better at games like Pokemon, where it's like, okay, you take a turn, then I go, then you go, then I go. Like, kind of like that, because you have more time to think about what you want to do. That's just me, though. You know, I do still enjoy them. I still do play them. But yeah, anyway, doesn't matter because we do go ahead and pick up that S rank. Didn't matter as well about the S rank, but we do get it. Now we have Snubbull going in with another one of my favorite teams, a poison team. And yeah, not a bad. You could go in with a steel team on this one. Yeah, so not a difficult one. Doesn't have a whole lot of HP. We do have that shout-out user. There's nothing on the field. I didn't leave the last spot blank. It does disrupt, I believe, with some Snubbull. So I believe that it did end up helping me. But yeah, definitely don't need that Salazzle because this one's definitely not a tough one. As I said, you don't need poison. You could definitely go in with like a steel team. Should be good to go. If you're going for the S rank, I guess it could be. I still don't think it's tough, even if you're going. By the time you get up to this stage, it shouldn't, or the UX series, you should have some good support that you could handle this stage. This is definitely not a tough one, so yeah, that's nice. Yep, as I said, it does disrupt with some Snubbull, so not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. So yeah, that is awesome, and yeah. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. I did just create a Twitter a couple days ago, or yesterday actually, I think it was. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm going to be posting all of my shuffle content on there, and I am going to be doing a giveaway soon once I reach 1,000 subscribers. So please don't forget to subscribe if you can, if you haven't already, and I'd really appreciate that. That means a lot to me that you guys would do that. And yeah, and I will be announcing the contest like on Twitter and things. So you do definitely want to go ahead and follow that page. And I also, I love to communicate with you guys and, share our love for Pokemon. So, we could do that on Twitter as well. We do that on YouTube. I talk to most of you in the comments, or all of you. So definitely can do that on Twitter as well. But getting back to this video, we have stage 175, Lickitung, and Beware is useless because it doesn't have a countdown. It doesn't disrupt you. So, Hitmonlee would have been better. Actually, Hitmonlee would have been fantastic because it has a bunch of Lickitung. But, I went into the stage blind. I have played this plenty of times in survival mode, so I should have really known what it was like. But another reason Beware's not that great is because it kind of blends in with the Lickitung on the field. But either way, doesn't matter. I knew it didn't matter because I'm not going for the S rank, Can't recall if I got the S rank, but either way, doesn't matter. It is a 3 Pokemon stage, so that is awesome. And so even though there's a bunch of Lickitung on the field, you'll get rid of them either with your Mega if you have one, like Shiny Mega Charizard X or Hitmonlee or whatever it happens to be. You'll be able to clear up the board just fine because it is a 3 Pokemon stage. It does have a lot of tankiness to it, but that is okay. That's to be expected, as I've said before, 3 Pokemon stages. Yeah, as I also said before, you do get 300 coins for beating all of these UX stages. So that's why I like going into the stage itemless to actually gain the 300 coins. So, I'm not going to really care about S ranking it. I'd rather get the 300 coins. That actually means more to me than the S ranks when they don't unlock anything, If they did unlock something, I would definitely go for the S rank, so. But yeah, as I said, gonna combo plenty, so you're not gonna have to really worry about this stage. Really tanky. I said it was a little bit tanky. It's not a little bit tanky. It's a lot tanky. So, yeah. Don't know the original HP, but this one obviously has a lot more to it, Not even halfway there, and we're already at 20,000. That is absolutely insane. So, yeah. Really, really, I don't want to say it's a tough stage because it's really not that tough with the 3 Pokemon, but it still takes a little bit to wither down its HP, but that is okay. That is okay. So yeah, this is Lickitung. And some of these stages were tough, some of them not so much. Most of them I would say were pretty easy going, nothing too bad. Some of them were easier than I thought they were going to be, but I guess we're only not even up to 200. So, once we pass the 300 mark, definitely going to get more difficult. No way it's not going to. So, yeah, but definitely don't go with Beware on this one because there's no disruptions. Beware's not going to activate. So, you know, mistake on my end, but, you know, again, as I said, doesn't matter. Because I still believe we S-ranked this one as well. So, wow, it definitely has over 40,000 HP. Wow, yeah, so probably close to 50, so that is really insane. But, you know, at least we do go ahead and beat that. Yeah, so about 44,000 HP, I guess. So we do go ahead and beat Lickitung, and that is awesome. I'll definitely take that because, yeah, I believe that was an S rank. I believe it was. I can't remember the amount of moves we had, but I think that was enough for the S rank. So that's cool. And let's see. Yes, it is. Okay, so definitely go ahead and take that, even though it doesn't matter. Timba. Now, I actually thought this was going to be more difficult than it was. Originally, way back in the day, this stage was a nightmare. Believe me. I mean, I don't think I went full items on it back then, but you know, I definitely used more items. Yeah, and now you could I believe that you could actually S-rank this itemless. I fell short. I don't know how short I was. I actually thought I might have gotten it. I didn't. But yeah, I definitely fell a little bit short. I do believe that it is possible to S-rank an itemless, though, believe it or not. So the +5, I think, would have given it to us. It all depends what the S-rank is, you know. But yeah, if you're getting, like, the Mewtwo matches, like, all day long, you know, like, during the whole battle, you'll definitely be able to S-rank this one, but yeah. I'm not going to say it's not tough, because it definitely is, especially if you don't have some of these Pokemon. And this one definitely has more HP than the original, of course, but yeah, really expected this one to be more difficult, though, than it was. I wonder if Conkeldurr's going to be easier for us. You know, I expect that one to be really difficult, but, you know, who knows? Maybe it's easier than I am anticipating. Hopefully, because I would like to do that one itemless. You know, I'm really not looking forward to getting up to like Snorlax or even like Wishcash, which was all the way at the end, like the second to last stage, 699. You know, so at least we don't have to S rank that one though. But yeah, definitely not looking forward to it. But yeah, I feel like Shiny Mega Deontay is probably I don't know if I want to say it's the best way to go. It's definitely a good way to go, but once you get rid of all the blocks, it's kind of dead weight. So I don't know if it's necessarily the best way to go, but it did allow me to win, so that's good. And Kelm, I guess, close to the S rank. Who knows what the S rank is, but I think it was close. But yeah, so this is Timba, and a stage I do not like finding in survival mode. None of us do, believe me. So to go ahead and beat that with 16 moves left. I thought I beat it with 13 moves, but, you know, I guess not. I guess it was 16. And, yeah, so anyway, do go ahead and beat that. The S rank may have been, like, 1 or 2 moves off. I don't know. Do go get that A rank, so not bad, not bad. The regular Banette, the best Mega to bring is Banette because it does have a bunch of Banette preset on the board and it does disrupt with it. Now, there's blocks later on, it disrupts with blocks, but I actually didn't get up to that. I just assumed that I would, for whatever reason. I beat it in 2 turns, so I don't know why I assumed that, but, like, a barrier shot user would actually be obviously better to get rid of all that ice. But I totally recommend Mega Banette as the Mega if you have it. You definitely want Mega Banette for this one. As I said, does disrupt with Banette, gonna get combos. Even if yours isn't fully sped up, it doesn't really matter because it's still gonna Mega Evolve quick. Even if it takes you an extra turn, big deal, because, you know, going to be able to beat this stage just fine, and more than likely S-rank it just fine. Yeah, Mimikyu was there just for Spookify Plus to help the damage. Duskull, as I said, not doing anything because we didn't get up to where it disrupts with blocks, so not a big deal. It doesn't really matter because we're still able to easily S-rank this one. But yeah, the barrier shot one would have been better. But anyway, doesn't matter. I beat it in 3 turns, not 2. Okay, so actually, I guess it was 2 because that finished it. My bad. So it was 2 moves, but that is nice. At least we do go ahead and beat that. Yeah, not difficult. I didn't anticipate it to be difficult. I knew what the stage was like, again, from survival mode. So, yeah, not a bad stage. Actually, a really fun stage. I really enjoyed this one, especially when you have the option to have Mega Banette. Because in survival mode, you don't have that option, unfortunately. That's why I don't really like it in that particular sense. But in this one, it's really not that bad, actually. It's really fun. So we do go ahead and easily pick up that S rank. So that is nice. And okay, so another stage down. Tangela going all out just because we're going just with the shout-out users, because it is a 3 Pokemon stage, so you could actually, in theory, miss this if you really don't activate the shout-outs, because, you know, it doesn't have a lot of HP, but, you know, it has more HP than the original one, obviously, so we activated shout-out, and that did about half, and if you don't activate it in a couple turns, I could actually see a miss in this one. The S rank is in 2 moves, I guess, unless if you're guaranteed an S rank. I'm not too sure on that, so either way, we do go ahead and get the S rank for this one. So it's not a difficult stage, but I would definitely recommend going all in on this one. Your best teams just to get it out of the way, basically. Pupitar, I knew it had a bunch of rocks on the field, so that's why I went ahead and have both Kyogre. I bought both of them. And definitely a good way to go if you have them at this point in the game. You should have them. I mean, you're past Primal Kyogre, so you definitely should. You might not have them fully maxed out if you didn't max out, like give cookies to your Primal Kyogre. That's okay. I would still recommend it because it's still good and it can get rid of a bunch of these rocks. Flygon is good for shout out because it does disrupt like every turn or with Pupitar, so definitely a good way to go. Hitmonlee would be good as well if you don't have it. I just have Garchomp, a Mega Garchomp just for fun. So yeah, not really a difficult stage. This is one I also believe that I S ranked, so definitely take that. Yeah, definitely take that. I originally thought that like the Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre would outclass the originals, but they actually don't. It's actually worth it to bring both of them into the stage with you, so I'll definitely do that. So that's awesome. Do go ahead and knock that out. So yes, we do go ahead and pick up that S rank. So I'll definitely take that. Why not? And that is stage 179 with yet another S rank. And for the final stage, we have Mega Aerodactyl. Going in just for fun. I do have the Mega Gyarados. I love that Mega. It Mega Evolves basically in one turn. You know, Ash Greninja. And then we have both Primal Kyogre and regular Kyogre. And I knew this stage well enough to know that it had rocks from Survival Mode. Stage 20 in Survival Mode. So definitely want both Kyogres if you have them. Now, I expected this one to have more HP. I don't know why. I just assumed, just because it's a boss, I guess. I don't really know, but, you know, this one, not a bad stage at all. With this team, it is a bad stage if you basically don't have this team. I mean, if you want to do something like leave the last spot blank and have, like, Flygon and Hitmonlee or something, that should be fine as well. I would actually definitely recommend that if you don't have, like, either Kyogre. That would be a good way to go. As for the Mega, yeah, you could go in with like a tap. A Shiny Mega Charizard X should be good. That could help you get rid of the rocks as well. Maybe like a Rocky, like Shiny Mega Deontay can work. Actually, that would probably be really good. Yeah, if you don't have like these Kyogre, but yeah, the rocks keep on falling, so you know you're never gonna run out of rocks. So that's why Kyogre and Primal Kyogre are excellent on this stage. And you know, I actually did S rank it, itemless. Of course, we're not going for S ranks, but, you know, I didn't think I would. I wasn't planning on it, but that's how good Kyogre and Primal Kyogre are. And if yours are actually max level, mine are not, yours are going to be better. So I'm definitely going to get mine to max level eventually, but yeah. I also understand if you don't have some of these Pokemon. Like, if you're up to the regular Aerodactyl or Mega Aerodactyl, you're like, I don't have those Pokemon. I totally get it, you know. But I'm talking in terms of the UX stages, these Pokemon. Hopefully you have some of these by then. Definitely a good way to go in this stage. The best way to go, at least. You know, you don't need that Ash Greninja, but you definitely want the Kyogres if you have them. Even if it's like skill level 4 or whatnot, still really good way to go. So we do go ahead with 13 moves left and win it like that. Not sure what the S rank is. That may have been the last move. There may have been 1 or 2 or 3 more moves left. Who knows? Who cares? We do go ahead and pick up that S rank. And for an itemless S rank, we also get 2 raised max levels. So that is awesome. Yeah, and that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.